Anyways, okay, so Halo Infinite came out. Vanguard came out. Fuck Vanguard, it's poopy. And it's Call of Duty. And we have Battlefield, which did
Trash.
It did really bad.
It looks great.
It looks awesome. It looks fun. People are having
I think
fun
it's just
playing it.
buggy mostly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just buggy.
We haven't played it because of Halo. I went out of town for work, so I wasn't able to play like
anything that week.
anything during the week.
Which was the week Halo came out.
Yeah, I played Halo over the weekend. A lot of fun. Can't wait to play more of it. I'm really excited about the rank. I love ranked in games. Like, it's just so... And I love how Halo's doing it, whereas even if you lose the whole game, if you still did really good, you're gonna...
Yeah, you definitely go up more when you win. For sure. It's still counted in there. But
you're not gonna get hindered as much for losing, but still being a good player.
Yeah, what I kind of noticed is, like, on the games that we lost that I did really good in, it would go up just a teensy bit, but then, like, the next game we won and I did really good, it was, like, almost a whole rank.
Yeah.
So, it's cool because then I think anybody could push to Onyx. It would just it's going to take other players longer to get to Onyx. But everybody could do it if you're willing to put the time in to do it, which I think is really cool. So, it's a ton of fun, though. Like, they did have a couple problems, though, when it first came out with, like, progression. And I still feel like the progression's not there yet.
Yeah, I'm still not into, like... Because there's still some challenges to do for it, right? But it's like...
all still challenges.
Yeah, I'm just not going to... I don't think I'm going to get the battle pass if it's going to be challenges that I have to, like, consciously look at to see, like, what one needs to be done. Because Halo is more the game that, like...
It's a sandbox.
I would rather just, like, oh, hey, let's just hop on Halo and play, like, games.
Sure. I mean, they changed them, and they changed them a lot from what it was. And you can hear me. I'll be like, I just need to get kills with, like, one weapon. But usually, like, prior, it was, like, get 20 kills with it. Which is, like, in that case, you're playing, like, 4 or 5 games with a weapon you don't want to use. Now it's, like, kill one guy with it. Which you're doing anyways because you're picking up weapons all the time. At least I am. So, like, really, that's not a big deal to me. The ones I don't like are the ones where it's, like, get kills with, like, certain vehicles because vehicles only spawn at a certain time. But I've kind of noticed that those have gone away too. So the challenges are tremendously easier. Some of them are like get 15 headshots, get 20 kills on any game mode. They're not, like, restricted anymore. So the challenges have been improved. I just think you should get XP for.
Is there, for buying the battle pass, is there, like, a in-game currency for it, kind of like how COD points and Fortnite has V-Bucks?
No.
So it's just straight up, like, you just buy it? Because I liked how in Call of Duty...
Everybody likes that. They don't have that. They should have that. They don't have that.
Yeah, because I like in Call of Duty and Fortnite, you could buy the battle pass and then save up enough of the cryptocurrency...
it is a cryptocurrency.
A cryptocurrency in the game to be able to buy the next battle pass. Because then you can just keep doing the battle pass for free.
That's how it should be. It's not.
Okay.
However, we are in multiplayer beta.
Yeah.
And they've said that it's legitimately a beta. It's not like an early release that they just tied to a beta. They said that the reason we released it early not only is because it was the 20th anniversary, but because it gives us a time to check our servers. It allows us to, like, when the full game comes out, that we can have, like, the servers up. And it allows us to improve multiplayer and aspects of the game before, like, the full launch. So to say that they're not going to implement that currency in the battle pass later, I'm sure they will if more people, like, talk about it. A lot of people aren't really talking about it that much. I think what people are really worried about right now is just how can we get through the battle pass easier and more fun before, like, worrying about paying for it. I don't mind dropping $10 every, like, 3 months on a battle pass, though.
Yeah, that's fine. It was just a nice thing to have, because even if you didn't spend the points on buying the next battle pass, you had those points to buy other cosmetics too. That you kind of got your...
Yeah, that's what I used it for.
Yeah.
I use it to buy, like, the other packs, and I think that's what they should do. I think there are the events which are free, and those battle passes you don't have to pay for. But they're going to be the same thing. You're going to have to progress through doing challenges. So, but I haven't, like, when we play together, I haven't felt like I'm focusing that much because the battle pass still increases faster now through games because they changed it where, like, every game now you get 50 XP, which doesn't sound like a lot, but, like, in the time that we were playing that one night, I went up, like, 3-4 levels in the battle pass.
Okay.
Without even trying. That's just the XP with the games. And then on top of it, I was getting like 250 XP each challenge.
I wasn't paying attention, but if you don't buy the battle pass, are you still leveling up through it?
I'm assuming. I think there's a free side to it too. I haven't looked at it enough. I bought the battle pass like immediately without looking at it.
That's typically what they do because a lot of people will wait to buy the battle pass to see how far they got in it because then you're like, okay, I managed to unlock all this. Or I leveled up all the way. I could buy it and just get all that stuff now instead of like buying it when it first comes out and then like, I'm not going to play it anymore. And then you just wasted that $10.
Yeah, that's how I looked at the Call of Duty ones. I was like, okay, well, I'll see how far I get through it because I'm not going to play Call of Duty very much. Also, I look to see what's in the battle pass, especially for a game I don't play a lot. Halo, I will probably end up buying every battle pass. Like, no doubt about it because
I'll hold you
like
to
the
it.
Game. I buy every Destiny battle pass. Like, I bought the one season and I didn't even play the season. I played like 2 weeks of the season, so I only got like a quarter of the way through the pass. I didn't get any of the other rewards. So, I don't mind dropping the $10 on them. It's here and there. Like Sea of Thieves, I'm not gonna buy the Sea of Thieves ones because the paid ones you get like 2 extra items, and it's like a costume, and I'm like, I don't want to wear a fucking costume.
Right.
So what's cool about Sea of Thieves one is like it's all free. Like you get all the rewards for free, and it's a ton of gold and currency, so that's cool. But I think the Halo one will get improved. I don't think it's bad though. I'm into fashion. Like Mitchell and them, they're not gonna do that.
They don't care.
They won't buy the battle passes or anything.
They won't buy the battle pass. They won't even edit their Spartan. They're still rocking the gray color.
Yeah, but they do that just because they think it's funny.
It is funny.
So
it's funny how we get.
I really don't give a fuck what you guys put on your Spartans. You know, like they're not my Spartans, but like it's funny though because it's like the whole other aspect of the game nowadays is like cosmetics.
I mean, yeah, that's all like the games.
That's what you play for nowadays.
Yeah. But like in any other video game, like what you play for, like Diablo MMOs, you're playing for better gear to play the game easier. Then when you get the final like gear, you're like, okay, well now it's easier, but there's nothing to really play for it other than just playing the game or like doing some other thing. Like MMOs, you have like other chores to do. Obviously,
yeah. There's other things like mount collecting and fishing,
and then you have like the cosmetic. I think it's very hard for a video game to like give you something that's like once you reach like the final cosmetic that you've wanted, or if you want to get all the cosmetics, what's going to keep you playing more other than you just loving the game in general? Because at that point, you might have gotten your fill of playing that game, or the next game comes out.
Right, you have to have something to grind for. That's why, like, Destiny keeps bringing people back because they have a season.
Yeah,
and those
are great.
New guns, new items, new story, new everything.
Yeah, I think in this age of
like live service games.
Live service. I was about to say live action. I was like,
yeah. So
that wasn't the word.
It's live service.
Live service. We've been out of this for too long. But
it's been a while.
Like the live service, I think it really is going to be like huge in all these like games. Like hey, this Halo Infinite. It's probably going to be a live service game for a while until the next Halo comes out.
Yeah, it's. I mean, what's it called? The Master Chief Collection is live service, and it has been for like 2 years now, and people love it. The cosmetics in that game though are like there's a vast amount of cosmetics. This game's only been out for less than a week, so we're in beta. So I within like a few months we'll kind of get an idea of what their structure is going to be for like the whole in-game shop and battle pass, I think. So sour.
I kind of went down my throat sour.
They're sour.
You have a fuzzy on your beard.
What was that?
You have a fuzzy on your beard. Just
yeah,
hanging.
you do.
What?
Just get like that. There you go. Have you looked through the battle pass? Because there's some pretty cool fucking like shit in it, but I understand like if you're like, oh man, challenges, I don't want to do challenges, and I'm not gonna get all the way through it. I'm like, I get it. I think challenges should stay.
Well, hold on. Isn't Halo doing something different with their battle pass where it's like, if you don't make it through all the way in that, you can still finish
you know
it?
What? I did hear something about that. And I wondered if
I'll
they're
look that
still
up because
doing
if that's it, then yeah, I'd probably get them all, and then
don't you have to buy them though after the season pass
goes
past?
Maybe. If that's the case, then no, I don't want to do that.
You also have to remember that the multiplayer is free, so it will have microtransactions in it.
So what you're saying is I have $60.
No. Are you going to get the campaign?
Oh, yeah, I probably will.
That's a $60 game.
I'm pretty excited for that because I'm
pumped.
I've honestly kind of wanted a Halo version of like Far Cry where it's like just open world and you just get to
looks sick,
just to go in as Master Chief and you don't have to follow a linear path. You can just go in, find enemies, kill them.
Yeah. I'm going to say this now. I'm going to say this right now. Okay? About the Halo Infinite campaign.
Everybody get ready to cancel Connor on Twitter.
I don't think it's going to be as open world as people think. I think it's going to be linear. I hate this fucking thing. It's way too long.
I need to make it just shorten up where it's like like the very beginning.
I don't think it's going to be as open world as people think. I think it's going to be linear in the sense of Outriders. How Outriders kind of was like open world, but Outriders is bad because Outriders was pretty linear too.
It's linear,
Anthem,
but you could
maybe.
It's linear, but you could go anywhere in that linear path.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking. No, what's that game? Godfall. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's gonna give you a zone, and then like you can explore the zone, but the zone's not as big as what people think. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I hope that's incorrect, but I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that that's how it's gonna be. But I do know there's like hidden bosses and stuff around that have like health bars and stuff. It'd be cool if you could find like hidden cosmetics for your like Spartans.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like stuff like that.
Well, they said too the campaign it has like a loot RPG kind of
yeah, you can upgrade your abilities. And
I'm thinking that's cool. That's cool.
Nerd gang. And
I know it's not gonna be exact true-ish Halo, but this is something different that Halo can just do. It's a different studio than the original Halo anyways, and the last few Halos haven't been working for them, so
that's
doing
because
something...
they changed too much in the multiplayer.
Yeah.
When they should have been changing more story-wise. The stories were good, though. I'm not gonna... Like, people dog on them. The multiplayer wasn't good, but, like, realistically, the story was pretty solid. And it keeps it in line to what's actually happening in the lore. Because, like, everybody was like, well, what the fuck are these, like, robot Forerunner things? I mean, like, there's a whole backstory to all that. Like, they've been in the universe prior to the games. So 343 didn't, like, people thought 343 was just, like, adding random shit. Bungie's the one who wrote all that shit in there. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I was fucking having a blast. I remember when I was at work and I saw that it got released, I fucking sped home. I'm like, I'm going home now because I was waiting on my hours. I'm like, I'm going home. Mm-hmm. I'm downloading this bitch and I'm playing it. And I played it and I was like, wow, this progression sucks. I'm sad. And then 4 days later, they already upgraded the progression, which is a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, they need to take this moment to really listen to the community to change things that they can change now
before the full
game.
Also, while Vanguard is split with its its fans, and then Battlefield just is not doing good.
Oh, they might just be able to dominate this shooter season right now. Yeah. Although the Vanguard, I could see the people.
Vanguard will be popular.
Vanguard will be popular. You're always gonna have the stubborn people of like, oh my god, this game is gonna be amazing, and then the game comes out, it's shit, and they're still like, it's still a Call of Duty, it's still good.
And then when the new Warzone map finally drops, it's still not out.
I'm curious I've seen a lot of speculations on how the Warzone map's gonna work. Like, are they now only gonna be Vanguard weapons, or what? And if that's the case, then I don't know if I'm gonna play any more Warzone. I just don't want to. I like them adding more weapons, but I don't want them to get rid of the weapons I've worked so hard to grind out to get to play with on Warzone. And then
the goal is for you to buy the actual Call of Duty though.
Yeah, they want that, but they also make money off the battle pass too.
True, but if they keep, this is Activision we're talking about.
Yeah.
If they keep all the weapons in Warzone, what pushes you to go and buy Vanguard to upgrade your weapons? I talked to Justin, who I used to work with. He's like, I literally only bought Vanguard to upgrade my weapons for Warzone.
That's how they did Cold War. Is I bought Cold War to upgrade my weapons because those are they'll add them to the game. I'm just curious, are they only gonna let you play with the Vanguard weapons in the new Pacific map? That's what I'm curious about because I've heard the speculation.
Maybe because it's full new map. They might be doing a full reset, which would make sense.
It would make sense because the next game after this one, because they've already announced the new Call of Duty.
Already?
Oh yeah.
Bro, that's so bad. I don't understand how fans of Call of Duty can be okay with them pushing out a game in a year.
Unfinished.
Every time. Because a year is way too short to make a game.
Although, this is going to be a Call of Duty that I probably will get because of the campaign already, and it's back to Modern Warfare. It's Infinity Ward's
but Infinity Ward's fucking done a bunch of modern games, and some of them suck ass dick.
Yeah, some of them do, but this one's... If they do it the same as the Modern Warfare, the more recent one that came out, I'm fine with it. So I think it's being called Modern Warfare 2. This one, the campaign...
Real original.
Yeah. This one, the campaign, is inspired by Narcos.
What? Like the show?
The show.
Inspired... After the actual story of Narcos, or the show Narcos?
The show Narcos.
It's tied to the show Narcos.
It's not tied to. It's inspired by. The game is going to be centered around your.
Narcos is based off of a true story.
Yes.
So it's based off of the true story of Narcos.
No, it's inspired. It's not based. Inspired. So it's by
the true story though, not the show.
It's inspired by the show.
That's bad. That's so dumb.
It's not like it's going to be that story. It's them being like, hey, instead of it's military on military, what if we make you guys are the SWAT team again fighting the war on drugs. So you guys,
that's more sense. There's more than just Narcos that's going on. Don't base it to the show like that.
They just said it's inspired by.
Oh, that's so cheesy, dude.
I think it's gonna be cool. It's finally not military. We thought
Hardline was gonna be cool too. That was not military too.
It was cool, but it was not worth the money that they slapped. It was not worth that price tag they put on.
am no longer supporting any Call of Duty game because they need to stop pushing them out year by year.
Yeah, they do.
They won't produce They won't produce a $60, $70 game ever again unless they stop doing that. And the only reason they're doing that is because they're afraid to lose their player base.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, Halo hasn't put out a good Halo in fucking 10 years. Multiplayer wise. Halo Infinite comes out and almost every person that used to play it crazy, hardcore Halo players, are all back playing Halo. You will keep a fan base if you create something good. The next Elder Scrolls, we haven't had an Elder Scrolls in fucking forever.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen? It's going to be one of the biggest game releases since Skyrim, which is still today the biggest game release ever.
Yeah.
Besides GTA and stuff.
I don't know where it came from. I do know I do remember something about Infinity Ward breaking some sort of contract because they were the ones who originally were making the Call of Duties, and they broke some sort of contract that made it open for other studios to be able to make a Call of Duty. But Activision owns all of those branches, and that's how they're able to make a Call of Duty every year is because Infinity Ward makes a game for 2-3 years, but in that 2 years, Raven Software will release one.
Yeah.
In that year, then the next year, Treyarch.
Yeah,
so it's not like they're
different
not they're not
studios.
Yeah.
But they're using all the same assets and still creating a game that.
Oh yeah, they don't. Well, Vanguard did use the Infinity Ward engine because I guess they have their own engines.
I did like Modern Warfare though.
I like Modern Warfare's
like the newer
gun
one?
systems and stuff
I don't
like
like
that.
that it's called Modern Warfare though because it's not the fucking. It's not Modern Warfare, but I did like that one. That one, I enjoyed playing the multiplayer on that one. But I like multiplayer over Warzone. Like I'm not playing them to play Warzone. So if the multiplayer is good, then I'll play it. But like Vanguard, that's doo-doo shit, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Guys running around with shotguns, sniping from across the map with shotguns, getting nukes in like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should be able to do that in any game.
No.
It's not hard to do any of that.
It really isn't.
Fuck. Dr. Disrespect put it perfect when he was playing it. And he's like, lose brain cells, lose brain cells. Have you seen that video?
He's like, go, get a kill, die. Go, get a kill, die.
The respawn was there was no respawn time.
Yeah. You like respawn and like 2 steps out of your spawn, you're either killing somebody or you're getting killed.
I don't know how anybody could support it. It blows my mind.